Hello guys, so today I will be showing you how to make a cool digger. And I thought, I love diggers. They're just like, I don't know why, but I really like them. I find they look cool, they function cool, and yeah, as you see, the digger will look really great. So first of all, let's select everything, delete it, of course, because we don't want the default cube. Well, there's actually no reason I'm thinking of. There's no reason why people don't like the default. I think because we like making our own thing. It doesn't feel original then. Anyway, so first we are actually going to add a cube. Yeah, funny cube. And we are going to stand on snap scaling, and we are going to click move, so we can move it up a couple blocks, like let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's put 6 for now. Like, just it has to be a bit higher because we want to have the wheels here and stuff and everything. It will look good. I think it will look great. So anyway, let's size it up. So we want to make it a bit more wide, and we want to make it a little bit more this, so that it looks a bit like this. Doesn't have to be too exact, but it should still look a certain way because the digger looks. So yeah, the digger usually has like the thing here, and usually has this here, and then there's the whole machine thing here, and like all that kind of stuff, like the detail-y, like all that stuff, you know. Anyway, so what we will do next is we will create a bevel. Yeah, we'll bevel it. So basically what you do, not boolean. I sometimes click the difference between a bevel and a boolean. They're very different. It's annoying sometimes, but yeah, we want to maybe add, like, doesn't have to be too much. It just has to be reasonably good, that it looks really like a digger. We can make it like it's to like 0.5 or 6. Yeah, let's put it 6 because that looks good, and then let's add lots of these guys cuts. So yeah, like it looks like this because this looks good. It looks like it goes down, like, let's do 30 exact. So yes, so we have the body, and now we have to do lots of special stuff to it to make it look like a real digger. Anyway, so we're gonna click tab. And yeah, this happens often. That's exactly why you want to get out of edit mode and apply that scale. So if you apply it now, you can go Control A to do apply the scales. So we can change it so when we go into tab that it doesn't do weird stuff and it looks more like how we want it to look. So let's go face select, because face select is much better than any of the others. Wait, I'm upside down now, sorry. I'm clicking the wrong button. I sometimes click caps lock instead of blooming what's it called? Shift. I literally just forgot what shift is called for a second. Anyway, so what we want to do, we want to add some things such as like vents. So like often you see on them having vents like at the sides for the machine. So I thought, like, what if we click on some of these. So what we do, we then add a thing, so you can just drag select everything you want to do to it. So we like, just so you can create a vent, it's really easy. Just make sure you have steady hand and just maybe do it like this, and then again like this. Steady boy. Anyway, so like this, and yeah, then we can do it here. This goes quite easier than I thought, or hard. I actually don't know if it's easier or harder now. Just like this. We don't want this. So yeah, just like that. That looks good. So maybe actually couple, like, one more block, just because then it looks a bit more longer. And up here, because why not? Honestly, why not do it up here? Make it look more how we want it to look like a vent. Make sure you click on all of it. So then what we do, we go E, and we have to click out of that, and then we scale it down. Well, we have to, before I do that, we have to turn off this, and then we go E, because then we can more direct where we want it to go. So we want it to just go in a bit, so it's like an event, and we don't want it to stick out the bottom, which I think I've just done, haven't I? Yep. Command Z, that was failed. So we want it to go in like this much, maybe, just so it's more like event. So anyway, so well, Command Z, so we have that still selected, and then we press X to delete the faces, because then it looks more like event. And inside we're going to put a couple things, such as, oh yeah, go out, don't get out of edit mode like me. Yeah, anyway, so the vent will be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to click like 3 blocks inwards. We're going to click all of, well, we're actually just going to click on one side for now. So we're going to press E, and we're going to extrude it outwards, so like this, so that it goes through the vent like that. And then we're going to do on this side, 3 outwards, and we're going to press E, and extrude inwards like that. So just like that, we have got a vent in that sense. Yeah, such kind of event. Anyway, it looks good enough, I find. We're gonna actually add another bevel. Why? Because that will get rid of some of the bevel. I want to see if it actually will let me bevel it, because it usually doesn't. No, it doesn't actually, so we can do it. Because sometimes it works on these kind of things, but I think I've just done too much stuff to it that it will not work anymore. So, anyway, what we do next? Well, we are going to add color, because color is fun to add. So we go here, and we go here. So we go here, and 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 we go here. Here, yeah, okay, here. And we add yellow, we make it darker, well, not too dark, so it doesn't look like yellow anymore. That does not look like yellow. At the moment, that just looks like sick color. Yeah, so we want it to be around like this darkness, because they're always, fact is, like, all of them are always like, this is tricky because they're often always yellow, but I think that's just because I like yellow diggers, and because there are white ones, there are black ones, but yellow's just it's the typical building site one. I want to make it like cool, like, and yeah, and of course, oh yes, oh my god, I completely forgot about something that is the most important thing. I'm telling you, this is just a part 1 of this video. I am making a tutorial for a whole bigger thing. Well, not a whole bigger thing. I just need what we're gonna make a little building site because it would be nice to make that. And I have an idea of how we are going to do it, but we have to finish the digger, of course, because if we don't even have a single thing, we can't make a building site. So this is going to be part 1 where we create the things, like the objects. So the digger takes a long time, so we're going to do in the second part, we're going to show then how to make the the truck that is going to carry it, and a thing that is as well digging. And yeah, we're just going to make it really cool, because I want to make it look as realistic as possible. Well, not as realistic as we can do it, and not too hard, because if it's too hard, I don't want to give you guys a hard time, of course. So yeah, anyway, enough talking, and we are actually going to click on Z, so we look at the top, but we're going to still do some stuff to the vent. So yep, since it now just goes inwards, so let me try and get in there. Ugh, come on, get in. Yeah, we got it in. Since, god damn it, since it's just a hole in the middle of the digger, there's nothing in here, we are just going to click on crap. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, hang on. E extrude this, and we are going to go like E to extrude it outwards. Okay, like this. And then what we're going to do, we are going to move it this way, so it's more like this, and we're going to scale it up a bit because it not work otherwise. Anyway, guess it's the hardest. Whoa, what the hell? It did not work very well. Yeah. So, god damn it. E to extrude out like this, because we just want a layer at the bottom so it looks good. Here as well, we're gonna E extrude it outwards, so like this, just so it move it a bit more like this. Okay, that good. So now it looks covered, but what we of course need to do is color it. So we're gonna go up like this, and we are going to click on these three surfaces there, and we're going to add another color, which will be black as it can be. Anyway, enough with that. So we need to add a black one, and we're going to assign it. So this is the assign button. That will be what we need to do to assign it. Black, good color for the digger on the bottom. And yeah, now it looks like a vent. So now we get in edit mode. It looks like it's a vent a little bit, a tiny bit. It looks good enough. Let's not criticize it. Anyway, so we've got the vent and the digger, because there's usually for the machine to air out and stuff. Yeah, just because there's a van going round and round and round. My mouse always gets so big when I move really fast, and it's really funny. Now what we do, we are going to add some more colors. So what we're going to do, go in edit mode, and we're going to select patches of the digger, like this, just like this, and we're gonna actually give it a bit more, wait, not like here, not inside, for God's sake, like this. So what we're gonna do is we are going to add some stuff to the digger to make it look a bit more detail. We're gonna assign another color again, like always. We need so many colors. So annoying, so many colors. It's gonna be a colorful digger. We're gonna add a yellow color again, and we are going to make it a bit darker, and we're gonna do that, assign it. And why we did that, well, go into edit mode, because then it has a bit of a detail of colors. So anyway, what we need to do is we need to add bolts on the edges of it. So we're gonna actually have to do this new. Anyway, so what we need is a cylinder. We are going to move the cylinder up, and then we are going to I keep on keeping the wrong thing, it's so annoying. I've changed my keyboard. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna change this to like a bolt. So first change this, scale it down like this, and we are going to, because this will be like the thing, we're gonna make it a little bit longer, a little bit like this, just so, because we want it to fit in the edges, and we're gonna put it some in the middle like that, so it looks, yeah, it looks good, just so it looks good. I'm out of breath. No, I'm not. Anyway, so what we need to do is we need to get here, and we need to close it like this to this point, and then we're going to press E, and we're going to extrude it like this, press E again, and then what we're going to do, we're going to do this. So yeah, like, oh yeah, that does not really work. Actually, we're just going to press S to scale, and we're going to press E to this, and then we're going to press S to scale, we're going to press E to this, and we're going to press S this, no, not S to scale, no, not that, dang it, man. Anyway, there. Okay, good. Getting a step further. Now we're going to press S to scale, and we are going to scale it to like here. Yeah, the middle. Simple stuff. So what we're going to do, we're making it into like a screw, so we have to do what a screw looks like. So everyone usually knows what a screw looks like, a bolt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top. I again clicked the wrong button. Yeah, that's why it looks weird. So let's do like this bit here, not like that, yeah, like that, and then like this, and then like here, and then like this, and then like here, and then like this, and then like here, and then like this. Okay, good. And now what we want to do, we're going to get out of this thing, and we're going to press E to extrude it inwards, and we're going to make it into like a, oh yeah, well, yeah, like this around, and then we're gonna click on this middle part. We're gonna press E, or we're gonna press actually Z, and press G, Y, and then we're gonna move this down to like here, just so it actually touches it. So just like this, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a silver color to it. I've lost my voice today. Damn it. Shade auto smooth first of all, because then it looks smooth. Don't do shade smooth because, well, let me shade flat again and do shade smooth because it looks weird. It really does not look right. Shade auto smooth makes it more just smooth on the outside. Makes like basically does the stress that you don't have to add a load of faces here. So it's basically automatically makes it completely smooth, like gives you 100 faces. It goes really quick though. It's better than in the beginning when you have this slide that you have to add loads of cuts. Just way easier. So anyway, we need a silver color, so we're gonna add like keep it more like white, and then we're gonna add metallic. Why? Because that gives it metallic. Well, we need more things of course than just that. Then roughness, we put it down to like a bit more like this, and yeah. Okay, yeah. Anyway, that's good. And then what we do, we just click somewhere else for no reason. Keep on there. And then we've got our screw. So this will look like the screw and the bolt that will make it. So first we make it much smaller, like much smaller, like literally this small. Then we move it down like this. Move it more down like this. Scroll in so we can see what is happening. Actually make it a bit bigger because otherwise no one can see it, and that's just, it's there for no reason. Yeah, like that size, it looks good. And we have to add that around the whole thing, so yeah, that's gonna be hard work, but there's simpler ways to do it of course. So what we want to do is we want to go to this point here, because that will be the last bit when it starts to then go down. So we want to fill this side up, and then fill this side up, and then fill that side, and fill that side up, which will go easy because there is a simpler way to do it. So first we want to check how the steepness is, so we're gonna then rotate it to like this much, like this. Then we're gonna click this to look at top view, and yeah, now we can do again, click that wrong button. You have to click shift so you don't like do that kind of stuff again. So yeah, click there, and now we're gonna press shift D, move it like this much, and then we click here, we go now I click that again, and now it clicks on the opposite side. Anyway, shift D, go that, move it around the same distance, and that one away, click here, and yeah, click there, and move it towards here like this. So anyway, just like this, and then one more time, and we move it here, and yeah, done. And now what we want to do, we're going to click on all these guys, just like this. Okay, good. Now what we want to do, we want to zoom out a bit, and we want to go shift D, and then mirror it on the, so if you click like, was it the object menu? How do I even get to it? Oh yeah, right click. Yeah, right click, and you go mirror, and you have this thing, you can mirror it, and you want to mirror it on the Y global. So, yep, it will work. But now I want to see, put it like the same size. So now we can get out of this sideways view and put it properly there. So, I want to check how these are compared to this. So, since there, so we want to move it in a bit more like this. So yeah, like this. So it looks, yeah, like the bolts, like good. Anyway, this is already great, and we now need to measure this bit. So we are going to click around here, and we are going to click unselect the actual vehicle because that will not be good. Click around like a bit more than half, like this much around. That should fit. Yes, and then we press Shift D, go top view again, like always, and then press RZ. That will make it rotate that way, and we do 90, enter, and then we move it like here, move it here, and we check how we want it to be. So it's floating, that means we have to push it in a bit more, just like this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and yeah. So yeah, like that. That looks good. So that means we can do that on the second one too. So we can just select all of these without this again. Okay, good. Like this, we go like this, we go Shift D, mirror it on the X global, we move it up like this, zoom in, move it to a point where it's not floating, so like here, a bit less here, yeah, like that. Anyway, good. So bolts are finished. So we've got the bolts. I think it looks better with the bolts, like honestly it looks more detailed, and yeah, you know, good enough. Anyway, next step, we need to make the digger. So the digger will be around like here, around, or here, or here, or here, I don't know. Let's put it here for now, let's see, because that usually is in the back. So what we need to do, we need to add a box cube, and we need to move it up. We're going to move it like this and this, just so it's like in between all of the bolts. So we're going to move it up a little like this, just so it doesn't really look bad. But yeah, this looks good. So what we're going to do, we're going to press tab to extrude it up a bit. So yeah, because this will be the bit where the person will have the chair and the whole control panel. Of course, we're not going to do all of that because that's too complicated. Complicated. Yeah, that's better. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this. We're going to have this line. We have to extrude it to make it be able to do this. Like this. So, yeah. There's a big reason why that looks much better. Like, honestly, like, tell me if this does not look better as a digger. And we're going to make it black. So we can just add the same color to this. And yeah, we're actually going to make it a bit more silvery. So we're going to like give it a bit more of a metallic, or Metallica, not the band, of course. I don't mean the band. Even if I do like Metallica, honestly. So yeah, but not the band. Don't think about the band, please. Don't get distracted. It's, yeah, Metallica. So I want it to be, not again, metallic. We want it to be Metallica. No, metallic. Okay, Metallica. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So we are going to click face. We're going to select this, this, and this, this, and this, and this, and this. No, we're not going to click all this. Joking. Then it'd be no reason for the whole. We want this to be selected, and that not to be, and that to be selected, and not to be selected. Yeah. So that will be good, like this. So what we do, we add a different color, because you always need more colors than you think. So we're going to then keep it on white. We are going to turn metallic up, and we are going to put the roughness down a little bit. And then we assign it, and we click away, and we look if that looks good. Does it not look good? No, because this needs a bit of a extrusion, just a tiny bit. And then we need to add this, like this. You're going to click on all of this, like that. Just like this, just like that. Click off that, click off this edge. I'm in a flow, you know. I can't believe it. I'm actually kind of in a flow. Assign that, then it looks more real. Then extrude this a little bit, and extrude this a little bit. So yeah, and this we can just click on Shift, select this one, and this one, and this one. Not that one. This one, that one, this one, not that one. It's tricky when it's so thin, but yeah. I often make it anyway hard for myself, so yeah. Doesn't matter. Assign all that, and done. And yeah, what we're going to do as well is we are going to click tab on this. We're going to press this guy here. We're going to extrude this face a little bit inwards, and we are going to actually move it, not like that, but okay, what we need to do, we want to make it more like this. So we want to make it, that doesn't really work, you know. I don't think I've realized that that does not work. Wait, if you do this, it actually kind of works. What the hell? Anyway, so just move it down, and then inwards, like that. Down, and then inwards, like that. And yeah, like that. Like that. Yeah, done. And click on assign to the black one. Just like this. Add a black color to this, and add a black color to this. Okay, done. Now it looks more great. I find it looks really good. And what we want to do first of all is still, actually no, it's not done, of course, because we still need to do some stuff. Like we want to now make this smaller, like this, and we want to make this smaller, like this. And of course this, we have to do all of them, otherwise it does not make sense. And then I will show you what my strategy is. This is really going to make it look realer than ever. If we click on all of these guys around here, then like this, not that one, we don't want this guy. Why do I call everything a guy? Like, why do I call a object a guy? Well, this thing, let's say not this thing. Okay, this is good. Let's click on here, and then we go click here, and we make sure nothing else is selected. But wait, yeah, that was selected. That would have been trouble. Yeah, like that. See, now it has edges, so it looks a bit more real. Because everything contradicts each other, how it looks. So this already looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. That looks fine. Anyway, the back is fine. It doesn't need any color. Well. Trying to think. Actually, you know, screw it. I had it. No, screw it. Anyway, let's actually add the black here because we forgot that. And yeah, that looks then good. Just because usually they have a bit in the back where they can look. This always has to be fully open so they can see everything. But I don't want to make it too complicated because otherwise everything makes everything much harder. So anyway, next thing. So it's kind of useless putting these bolts here, so I'm actually gonna delete some of these bolts like that, and click off that, click on that, and click on that, click on that. So delete. Done. So it still has bolts, so it looks good. Next thing, we want to add a cube. Again, more cubes. Cubes are great. They can do a lot of things. Gonna make it like this. We are going to click tab. We're gonna select these two faces, well, these three. We're going to select it in like that, and then we're gonna press ES, and we're going to go inwards like this. And then what we're going to do, we're going to scale it outwards in this direction, so it's like this. So it's a bit more like a. You'll understand why I do this all, and yeah, like that. And apply the scale, so you can Control A. Apply scale, and then we click here, we add a color, we go, let's say like dark or like yellow, this kind of thing. Yeah, this stuff, that's good. Anyway, now let's click on here and modifier bevel. Always bevels. Bevels are good. Bevels are really good. They really do a lot of good stuff. Let's put this around 60. Like last time. I just love spamming the click button. It's just the fun part. And then let's add this to like whatever looks good. Really, like this already looks good, but need more detail. So let's put it to like 40. Exactly. Okay, good. This will be what I do in the next video. This is part 1, and then in part 2, because how long the video is, and I don't want to make it too long. So yep. Please please watch part 2. It's really good, and you'll see how to make all the rest of the stuff. And then, of course, part 3.